the topic that I had for today is what marketers need to know in the age of social media. It's quite a gyan-filled topic, so I would urge you to just tell me whenever it gets a little boring, yeah? Okay, now I just did this small little dipstick with my friends who are also in marketing. At the risk of sounding a little impertinent, I'd like to put this slide up. Why do you want to go social is what I asked my marketing brethren, and everyone had their own reasons for doing it. It's good to experiment, the cost is not so much, and one of them actually said, yeah, Twitter bada newsy hai, dalo. So actually where does it fit? What is the whole halo around marketing in social media is something that, it's time for us to really, really notice and evaluate, because it is really very big today. All of these reasons could be right, but they are not the reasons for you to include social media as part of your marketing plan. Therefore, why should you go social? The first thing is, like Mahesh pointed out, there is a lot more happening in marketing today. It is 24/7. It is more challenging. If you look at the survey that was done some time back on which are the top 3 challenges that marketers face today, the first 3 are the most interesting ones, which is A, everybody is complaining about the resources they have. B, they're all complaining about the ROI they get. And 3, they're all talking about what else they can do to generate leads. So it's clearly a sales and ROI phenomenon that is challenging everybody in the marketing space today. Yeah, the customer has changed. There is a lot more difference in the way they absorb information today. You find that in all the communication that is being talked about, that a lot of other marketing campaigns are really disseminating. It is, and you find that evolution happening continuously. Yeah, they are increasingly turning to social media to air their grievances. So for all you have, they'll know your customer care number, but they will also know that they can go to a mouth shut and write all they can about your brand. And apart from just writing negative things, you know that it is a potential goldmine for you to have a positive viral marketing effect, which can do wonders for your brand. Like, we just launched 4 on Plus last year, and the amount of positive comments that we've had on the internet has surprised even us. I'm going to take the negative ones later. But social proof is really about how, this has been discussed in the past, in the last few sessions, on how social media is really big today. And the good fact about it is that there's a lot of time being spent on it. So you just don't have the basics of just making friends on a social network site, but thanks to the success of apps like Farmville and other games and community polls, you have a lot that a person is doing on social media. So there in itself, you can say that yes, there is a lot of option for you to look at marketing your brand there, but there are certain factors you would have to consider there. You would obviously say that you can fish where the fish are. You have your competition is already there. Your consumers are there. There are a lot of people who are recruiting there, who are finding their vendors. So what's in it for me? As a marketer or as somebody who really wants to look at this from a commercial or business generation point of view, how does this really help us?